In general, I'm just starting. I've been through it 40 days or so,
Okay.
and I'm just struggling to get to like the next. I feel like I am posting twice a day and doing the things that I'm being asked. My Instagram has been followed, but I'm just not getting the traction that I feel like
Okay.
I have by now.
So first off, what's your implementation pathway? Are you selling your own digital product? You're selling another digital product? You're selling our company's product? What is it that you're selling? No,
I
that's
have an
okay.
IP2,
Okay, IP2. And what's the product that you're selling?
AI operating system.
Okay, AI operating system for 197. Okay, so this is a product that teaches people how to build a digital product business and use AI tools. Is that right? It's a 4-week operating system program.
Yep.
Okay, super. And the niche that you're going after, who is it specifically that you're helping? You're helping on a mission help 100 plus moms. I help busy moms reclaim hours without overhauling their entire routine. That's right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going after moms. And what is it that you do? Are you stay-at-home mom? Do you work 9 to 5? What exactly is your niche?
I was actually a corporate employee and my job was redundant. And so now I am looking for my next thing, hoping that this will
Okay.
be it, and trying to
Uh,
build a business.
okay, and when you say that your job was redundant, do you mean like quite literally AI replaced you in the
Yes,
company that we're downsizing, or how did that happen?
AI replaced me.
Okay. Can you give me some more specifics around that? What exactly was your 9 to 5? Because and I ask you this question so we can actually structure out and see how do we build a narrative and a story, right? We call this the VTS, the viral transformation story around the life story that you're gonna talk about on social media. So can you give me a little bit more background on what was your 9 to 5 and how did that layoff even happen?
Yeah, I actually work for Wix, the company you guys use for
Okay.
websites to suggest
Okay.
people. And I
That's
did their
crazy. Small
strategic
world.
planning. Yeah,
Okay.
I did
So
their strategic planning. They bought Base 44, and we
yep.
used Base 44 to create systems, and our team was cut in half because of it.
Because of AI, yeah.
Yep.
I am in direct contact with the Wix offices. I didn't realize that they cut that aggressively their staff. So first off, I'm sorry to hear about that. But secondly, I want to just remind you that everything in life happens for you, not to you, right? And so I'm sure that you already know that and you've already accepted that. But for you and for everyone else on the call, that's something that you really like that self-development, that beliefs pattern, which is that I believe that, listen, if you got laid off, you got laid off. It's going to happen eventually. This is what companies are all doing. And we have to figure out how do we make the best out of that, right? So first off, I think that that story is incredibly powerful. Have you shared that at all about the fact that you were working full time at a AI technology company and they literally just cut the entire department because of advances in technology? If I look at your Instagram, am I going to see that anywhere?
Some of my hooks are I was a corporate mom moving to owning my own business.
Okay.
And
Um,
then the pin of my son with I missed the baseball, 4 last baseball games is my most current BTP.
okay, got it. A couple things here I'm just going to open up. So this right here, this is B-roll of you just going about your day, and I don't hear your voice, right? Here,
Yep.
same thing. Have you done any talking heads?
Just I did some voiceovers um, in the one that's pinned.
And the one that's pinned, let's watch this.
The next
I
one.
was at my son's baseball game in the front row, and I missed it. Not because I wasn't there. I was, but my brain was still 3 tasks behind, running through everything I hadn't
Okay,
finished.
this is super solid. I like your B-roll. You've done so you're 50% of the way there. You have good
Mhm.
B-roll, you have good storytelling. Do you have any type like what's the reason why you haven't recorded just yourself setting your iPhone down? Because we call them yap style videos, which are videos where you just yap and share your story vulnerably. You can sit in the car, you can yap, quote unquote, when you are in the kitchen cutting carrots, like quite literally just in your daily life. You set your iPhone down and you just film there. What's the reason why you haven't done those yet?
I don't think probably just not knowing what to talk about with for 7 seconds or 15 seconds to
Okay.
hook it in.
What's your model and modify process right now?
I'm looking at other ones on Instagram and then putting them into Alan and then
Okay.
doing the rewrite for me.
Okay. And the people that you're following, they're effectively larger competitors, people that you aspire to be like. So there are other moms or women that are serving other women, and they are
Mm-hmm.
all teaching in the online business, digital marketing space.
Yep. And most of
Okay.
their videos are like this. The
Okay. Okay. Super. So I'll tell you right now that these videos get you to 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. But for
Hmm.
everyone on the call, you guys all need to understand this. The hypothesis of consumption, right? The hypothesis of consumption is for every 1 hour that I spend watching your content, it unlocks an additional $1,000 that I'm willing to spend with you. And so for you in this very particular situation, when I only get these 7 to 14 second long videos where I don't even hear your voice, for most of them, they're just B-roll with text on the screen. I see you, right? It's you working in front of your computer, you
Hmm.
with your family, which is a great baseline, but I don't hear your voice. I don't fundamentally get to know who you are as an individual. So it's great that you've already gained 49 followers. You're getting videos that have views. I don't see anything wrong with this. Some of your videos, you're getting thousands of views. This is great. This one here,
Yeah.
38,000 views. Fantastic job. But the problem with these views is, and guys, write this down, please. Not all views are created equal. Not
Hmm.
all views are created equally. If you have 1,000 views on a video where it's 60 seconds of you intimately sitting in your car, having a heart-to-heart conversation, sharing with someone the story of how you were laid off, the day that you got called into the office and realized that your job was cut because AI was coming to take over was the day that you realized that you needed to learn how to use AI so this would never happen to you and your family again. If you have a vulnerable story like that and you share it in the format, guys, this is for everyone. The format that is working right now is YAP videos. YAP, right? It sounds kind of gimmicky, right? It's a video where you just look at the camera and just talk and riff and share your thoughts. I would really, really structure and try 1 out of every 3 videos that you're doing right now. So 2 to 3 times a week, I would try one of those videos. And then you said that the people that you're modeling after right now, they don't have any of those types of videos.
Mostly not. I'm
Okay.
sure there probably is a few, but when I'm finding the one and searching, all of their viral that is coming
Okay.
up are these.
I would try to find other individuals that you can research. So, for example, one really good account, she's a good friend of mine that I know a lot of our students take inspiration from. Never copy, always take inspiration. Her name is Rachel Madero. Rachel, and then last name Medero, Madero. And if you can see, actually, let's just go to her Instagram right now. She makes really, really good content. And I want you guys to notice a pattern here. Let's go to Rachel's profile. And to be very clear, she's not a client of mine. She's a friend. She does really, really well. She's a multiple 7-figure business. Okay. If you look at her content and you go over, okay. So I know my internet might be a little choppy. So this is obviously not her talking, but if you start going and you start looking at the spread, let's go find one.
$10 million.
You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Right. Now, don't say, oh my gosh, $10 million. No, no, no. This is just an exception. Like if you just keep going through, you'll see that there's a spread of, if you just look at the distribution, this is a carousel, right? This is just photos, which is fine. Photos are fine. This is basically the type of content that you make, which is just B-roll, right?
6 months. That's all it takes.
But then this is talking head. You see the ratio there?
Hmm.
And so if you just want like a very clear formula, what I would say, go back to your profile, let's go back to your profile. Let's go one 7 to 14 second long video with B-roll and text the way that you're doing that right now. Do that. Then switch to the other one, which is going to be talking head. Talking head. And then the third type of photo that you can do is try a carousel thread. Carousel thread meaning 5 to 7 slides. And at the very, very end, you can make a call to action on that one. And then just rotate. Just do the 3 types of posts and rotate through every single time. And then on my Monday coaching calls, try to show up every week for those, because what I see is every month or so, not even that, every 3 to 4 weeks, the algorithm changes on social. And what happens is there's a new type of post that is doing viral now, and you want to adapt and shift your content calendar to focus on that. So I would try that. But you're doing a really good job. Like I love the fact that you have your family in there. I love the fact that you are being vulnerable. You have good B-roll. You just have to let people know a little bit more about who you are.